Many people around the world think they already know what South Africa looks like. For some, the image is shaped by news headlines, documentaries about poverty, or old stereotypes about Africa. But when people actually visit South Africa for the first time, something interesting happens. Their expectations begin to change. A friend of mine from the United States once came to visit South Africa. Before arriving, he thought he had a clear picture of what the country would be like. But the moment he landed, he looked around and said something I will never forget. "This is not what I expected." He had just arrived at OR Tambo International Airport, one of the busiest airports on the African continent. Instead of what he imagined, he found a modern international airport filled with travelers from around the world, large glass terminals, and a transport system designed to move thousands of people every day. Then he discovered something else that surprised him even more: the GO train, a fast modern rail system that connects the airport to Johannesburg, Sandton, and Pretoria. As the train moved through the city, he looked out the window and saw highways, skyscrapers, and one of the most powerful economic centers in Africa. And that was only the beginning. When visitors arrive in Sandton, they often experience their next surprise: tall glass buildings, luxury hotels, and massive shopping centers create a skyline that feels like any major global city. Places like Nelson Mandela Square and Sandton City are filled with restaurants, fashion boutiques, and international brands. Many visitors suddenly realize that South Africa is far more modern and dynamic than they expected. But what often surprises visitors even more is the lifestyle. South Africa offers experiences that combine luxury, culture, and natural beauty in ways that are difficult to find anywhere else. Just outside Johannesburg, places like Stein City showcase elegant estates, golf courses, and modern urban planning. Further away, destinations like Sun City offer luxury resorts surrounded by incredible landscapes. But South Africa is not only about luxury and modern cities, it is also about culture. And food is one of the most important parts of that culture. South African cuisine reflects centuries of history and cultural exchange. From traditional braais, where families gather around open fires to cook and share meals, to vibrant food markets and world-class restaurants, food brings people together. Visitors often discover flavors influenced by African traditions, Dutch heritage, Indian spices, and Malaysian cuisine. Every meal tells part of the story of the country. But to truly understand South Africa, visitors must also understand its history. And one place that carries that history powerfully is Soweto. Walking through the streets of Soweto, visitors encounter the living memory of a country that fought for freedom and equality. Here, the legacy of Nelson Mandela and the struggle against apartheid still shapes the identity of the nation. For many visitors, this moment becomes deeply emotional. It is where South Africa's past meets its present. Yet perhaps the biggest surprise of all is something much simpler: the people. South Africans are known for their warmth, humor.
Attention all passengers! Attention all passengers! Hello!
And hospitality. Strangers greet each other. Conversations start easily. Visitors are often welcomed with kindness that feels genuine and sincere. Another thing that surprises many visitors is the diversity of the country. South Africa has 11 official languages and dozens of cultural traditions. In everyday conversations, it is common to hear people switching between languages naturally. A sentence might begin in English and end in isiZulu or Afrikaans. For many visitors, this cultural richness becomes one of the most fascinating aspects of the country. And then there is the natural beauty. Within just a few hours of major cities, visitors can find mountains, coastlines, wildlife reserves, and landscapes that feel almost unreal. From the dramatic scenery of Cape Town to the lush mountains and forests of Mpumalanga, South Africa offers an incredible variety of natural environments. Few countries combine vibrant cities, rich cultural traditions, and breathtaking nature in quite the same way. For many visitors, South Africa becomes something unforgettable, not because it matches the expectations they had before arriving, but because it completely transforms them. South Africa is a country of innovation, resilience, culture, and extraordinary beauty. And once people experience it for themselves, they often realize something surprising. The real South Africa is far more remarkable than the one they imagined. This is SA Untold. Stories the world rarely hears.